Hello again. So we are in the greenhouse, just preparing these rondelay cuttings that we took earlier. So they've been in a jug of water just since we took the cutting. So we will shift over here and see what we're working with. I'll just move these fuchsias out of the way for now. We will get cracking with all the do's and don'ts in every book about propagation. So I'm much more of a casual, I'll have a go at anything. Rules are great, but lots of guiding principles as to why you should or shouldn't do stuff, but I've had really good success generally just by ultimately just having a go, getting stuck in, seeing what we need to do. So so what we've got the rondelay cutting here. I'm going to prepare it and then put it back in the water just while we sort the pots out for the compost. We've got some Vitax rooting powder. I did a few experiments actually. I've got some Clonex here, which is the only thing in the UK market you can really get that without importing something that has IBA in it, which is the chemical that tries to promote rooting. I don't know whether it's me or otherwise, but I seem to find that one of the things we're trying to do is help the bottom of a cutting callus and not rot, and it just seems counterintuitive to me to put gel on it, which is inherently wet and will stay wet when you put it in the compost. So you put a wet tip of a cutting, and it doesn't always work that way. They do root, some of them, but I do tend to find that ones that have been used with powder are usually slightly more successful than those that are used with a gel, whichever brand of gel you use. Just that seems to be my experience. Could be doing it wrong, could be utterly mistaken, but that is the experience that I get from it. So said before, as we were prepping this, that we wanted to make sure we had enough size in the stem and enough points at which for the roots to grow. So on this, the roots will come from around this area here, which is a node. So node is also where the leaf axil meets the stem. It's also got thorns around here, so we'll take those off. We'll cut through that part there, which is where we will then dip the end into the hormone rooting powder, and that's the bit that we would expect to take root. We'll then take off the next set of leaves, which is the second node up, and then we will prep it a bit further up here. So there's enough points here in terms of where stems could come from. Not a lot of leaf at the top, so we'll leave on all the leaf that we've got somehow, prep that and see how it comes about. So I will get that underway. So the first point is to make your first cut just below that leaf axil there. You can see that bit there. Then we will just pull the lower leaves off. I will pop those thorns off as well. Don't know if I can do that whilst holding the camera, but they generally just push and twist thorns, so fairly easy to remove. We'll do is we'll also remove these leaves. So if I just leaves generally, if you fold the axil back down towards the stem, we'll just pull away. I'm going to twist off the thorns on here. Apologies for the terrible one-handed cameraman. Not going to give up my day job, that's for sure. Cool. So we now have a thorn-free stem along here. We now just need to work out where. So that's the leaf joint there. So I will start by just removing some of the bits from the top. So probably there, and in there. So that leaves us now with A little bit of leaf here, bit of leaf there, big leaf on there. Probably going to remove most of that leaf as well. So what we'll do is quite literally just take the secateurs to it, put that back. Okay, tidy that up. So that is there. So we've removed the leaves. We've got 2 leaf nodes along that stem, and then the third bit at the top where we'd hope for it to shoot somewhere around that leaf axil up there. So it's got enough at the top end to photosynthesize. Ideally you wouldn't want it to have those branches there, but there should be enough hormone in those joints there for it to potentially create a new shoot. So we'll go with that and see how he does. Okay, I will do the others and then we'll get them potted up.